We are currently waiting in the Margaritaville at Sea terminal. So we've already done our check-in. We got express check-in, which is very easy. We came right up the stairs and went over to the left-hand side, and there was somebody there. Looking right now, there's still not a long line. They are trying to stagger the people coming in. So, but it is currently 11:14, and what I think is really strange, I don't remember what time we were getting on the ship last year or 2 years ago, but it's 11:15, and there are still people coming off the ship right now. So we actually can't get on, obviously, until everybody is off the ship. So we were told that it actually might not be till like 1 o'clock. Hopefully that's not the case, because we'll be hanging out here for a long time. But Katelynne and Tyler got the VIP access license to chill lounge, because they're fancy. So they'll talk about that here in a little bit or some point later on. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. And as you guys can see, there's really like nobody, there's no long waits. And I think that's really because they're trying to stagger people as they come in. So, which is kind of nice, but might be waiting a while, so we'll see.
So you know what, this is gonna be crazy.
All right, so it is 12:45, and as you can see, there are people who have started to board. That is mostly people from the VIP lounge. So we should be getting on here in just a second. Once they clear the VIP lounge, Express Pass will be able to move onto the ship.
Thank you.
Oh, that is him. Thank you, Richard. And we are finally getting on. Thank you. And so we are getting onto the ship. It is 12:49. We are some of the first 100 or so, more than that, I guess, but getting onto the ship, which is really nice. So just be prepared that you may be delayed getting onto the ship. Everybody was delayed. It's not just like something that's happening to everybody. So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go Tyler and Katelynne. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Joshua. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Hi.
So we will need to go to deck 8, but we can go all the way up if you want first. Are you guys in line for the wristbands? Okay. Yeah. So we finally made it onto the ship, as I already said. We are on deck 8. This is where JWB is at, the main dining room is at, and if you have purchased ahead of time a drink package, this is where you're going to come and get your little wristband. It has a little scanner thing that you can like tap or scan. I can't really remember, but it's on there. It's a long line right now. There's a lot of people waiting to get their drink things. I think it's people also probably need to eat. So I'm being positive here. This is a very unfortunate situation, because since they didn't let anybody on until about 12:30, there's now a mad rush of everybody coming on instead of it being staged, right? So if like they started normal boarding process at 11, there probably wouldn't be such a long line, and it wouldn't be like this. So keep that in mind, that it is really busy right now. Hello. So we are in what I would call the main lounge-ish area here, which is Euphoria.
Josh and I have 5 drinks each. Actually, my drinks on my other list. Got our little flip-flop tabs that they scan whenever you go to use a beverage. And they have little portable monitors, so you can leave it on your wrist and they'll just scan your wrist.
Yeah, so these drink packages are usually about $99 per person for 5 drinks. So you're gonna pay about $10 per drink with the drink package. And you can upgrade to the blender cups. Now, Katelynne and Tyler bought a blender cup package, so it's different. I see somebody's over here at JWB, so I'm gonna go jump in line for JWB, see if we can get that sorted out now. We didn't pre-purchase, so can we still get JWB?
Yes. Yeah. Just 2 of them, right?
It's actually gonna be 4. They already pre-purchased.
Sure.
Sounds good.
I made it both of you at 6:30, okay?
Okay. All right, we'll head upstairs. All right, let's see if we can find a table here. All right, everybody, it's time for a tour of the Port of Indecision Buffet here on Margaritaville. Katelynne and Taylor are down here. They're kind of getting a look at what we have available. So
Do you think it's the same thing on both wings?
it might be. We've got some rice, pork, and peas. We've got beef stew, fish with salsa, and chicken casserole. White rice, beans, vegetables. We've got a carving station here of roasted turkey. And on this side, we've got apples, fruit salad, hot dog buns, because it looks like there are some hot dogs over here with caramelized onions. So we've got cold cuts in here. Different meats, salami, bologna, and ham. Toppings for your cold cut sandwiches. This is the salad bar. All right, we've got a panini station over here, so they're making paninis. We've got juices, water, and coffee. And if we head back here to the somewhere bar, looks like they've got burgers and stuff back here. Oh yeah, look at this. So this is where we came out and sat last time, which was really nice. And then there's actually a line, it looks like, so I'm going to jump in line. We have officially sat down, and we've been seated here for a little bit, just eating our food for lunch. It is busy. Like, no matter what cruise line you do, embarkation day in the buffet is going to be like madhouse busy. So what's happening is completely normal, whether you think that that's right or not. It is. This is totally normal for an embarkation day.
And for us to get our drink package thing, that only took a couple minutes.
Yeah,
it looked like it was going to be long, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it really didn't take more than maybe 5 minutes or so. They were moving it pretty quickly, so as long as you prepaid, you're good to go. Katelynne and Tyler have got the blenders. I just upgraded mine to get a blender. Taylor did not. So, but
and that's a nice thing. You don't have to have the same beverage package.
Right. Yeah, that is really nice compared to other cruise lines and how they operate. So we're going to get our drinks, and I think we're going to go maybe do some walking around, see the ship, and, you know, we're ready to change our attitudes with the latitudes and enjoy a little Margaritaville at sea. All right, so we are up on the top deck. We're walking around, just exploring the ship like we did last time. So you've got Port of Palm Beach out there in the distance, or the Port of Palm, this is the Port of Palm Beach. I believe that is Palm Beach out there in the distance.
Yes.
So what's different about this cruise port is that you are literally right next to the shipping yard here. So, oh, that's pretty cool. I've never seen one of these things. It's gonna go, look at this guy. He's gonna go in here and pick up one of these containers.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
really cool.
I kind of think that is pretty cool, yeah. And then we just noticed too, Tyler pointed this out, they've got a ship over here that may be shipping yachts.
Oh my gosh.
So it's interesting, this is the adults only area. We have the 12-volt bar up here. Taylor might go in there and get a little drink.
I got a margarita. I did get a margarita. I got a watermelon margarita.
Where's your mic?
The mic is right here.
Okay.
Where it always is.
Checking.
Always right here.
So wait, so the drink that you just got was not included in your drink package? So it was, but you had to pay a $3 upcharge.
I'm wondering if it's because it was a specialty cocktail, if you will, from that bar.
Interesting.
Yes, but whatever, $3. Here is what I was actually thinking while I was standing there, because I was listening to some other people talk. And I've also listened to what Tyler and Katelynne had to say about their beverage package. I think when you book this cruise, you need to actually read what you are booking. Because a lot of people, not a lot of people, it was two couples up at the bar. They were like, oh, I thought I was getting 10 drinks per day on this cruise. It does not say 10 drinks per day on the website. It says 10 drinks total for your cruise. They just did not read that. So just make sure you're reading when you're booking, because Tyler and Katelynne knew exactly what they were getting, and that is exactly what they got. They did an upcharge, pre-purchased blender package, so they get refills on their blender cups and don't have to pay anything extra for that. And they knew that because they read what they purchased. So just make sure you're reading when you're booking, so you'll know exactly what you're getting. It's not hard, and then you'll have a better time once you're on board.
This is the family area pool. So they've got the pool right here. This is also where they'll do activities and different things. Limbo, the kind of like dance parties. Now, I don't know that this was here last time. but they have what is the Paradise Pickleball at Sea, which is located back here, and it is a pickleball court. It is the only court that they have, and I kind of like how they've tried to make it look a little bit like sand and the ocean kind of surrounding the court itself. But there is the court back here that you can go ahead and play. I'm not sure where the rest of the gang just went, but we're gonna go see if we can find them. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boo, doo, 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 doo.
Get your blenders ready. Oh, it's so cute. Let's do a video here, like everybody just like raise your glass up and then take a sip.
Hey!
Alright, when you guys got up to the table, I was like, that's totally them.
We're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
we're in Florida, we're on a cruise, like,
Yeah.
And that's exactly, we say this all the time, like expectations of what you're going into. This is like a short weekend cruise. You just go to relax and try and have a good time. Yeah, you got a blender cup, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
well, it's nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy. All right, so we are now going to make our way towards the back of the ship. This is the casino area. I know, right?
Oh, you already had a drink.
Oh yes, right.
We're now going to go check out the Keys on the Water. This is the dueling piano bar. Ooh, fancy, fancy, huh?
Oh yes, because I remember I knew.
Now, this is a space last time we weren't in here at all, except for when we did the tour. I kind of thought like this might be a kind of a nice place just to hang out tonight.
Yeah.
Or even tomorrow night, maybe.
Yeah.
Hello, good, how are you? A Long Island, please. Thank you. All right, yeah, so we decided to sit down and relax because,
Why not?
you know, it's time to chill at sea.
Latitudes change in attitude.
Wow, you've only had one.
I just forget which way it goes.
You've only had 1.25 drinks.
Changes in latitude, changes in attitude. There you go. Is that a little more confident for you?
Certainly is.
I love how you have been hanging on your head strap.
I try.
So the bear can talk.
You didn't do the bear.
I bought.
It's like the bear.
I don't even know if anybody's really seen it, but I bought this specifically because we have this inside running joke.
About Josh and the Bears.
Yeah, so not in a negative way. So please don't anybody
Yes.
take it that far.
It's not like that.
Right.
No, Josh.
Go back and watch Alaska
2022.
and Seattle. That is where that stems from.
Yep.
But, so it is currently 3:10, and we're just hanging out here in the Euphoria Lounge Bar area. This is where they do live music. They also play games down here, line dancing, different things. So we're just gonna hang out for a little bit and relax and, you know, do our thing. Chill. Because we have a license to chill now.
I was just gonna say that.
So we've got to the room. We are checked in, and the room is ready and all that great stuff. We've done our muster station, and we're here in the room. We have an ocean view. Now, if you don't know, here on Margaritaville at sea, there are only a handful of rooms that have a balcony, and those balconies, or those balcony rooms, are the terrace, what do they call them? They're like terrace suites or something like that. But
There's
they're
only 10 on the whole ship.
only 10. They're all on the same deck. They're right next to each other. So last time we were in a junior suite. This time we're in a ocean view room. Pretty standard as far as the rooms go here on the ship. There are some insides. But this is it. When I spin, this is what you see. That's it. This is a fairly smaller room. Probably one of the smaller rooms that we've ever stayed in on a cruise. But again,
this is like the standard size ocean view room on the ship.
yeah, it's listen, you're only here for 2 nights. So I don't
Not the necessities.
Right. I don't know that this is something that you need to like really be overly concerned about. Just want to let some more light in here to the room. So I don't think that you really need to be like over the top here about like, oh, the room, it's not very big or like it's missing this and that. You're here for 2 nights. And it's a great place for you to just lay down, relax, sleep, get up, go do an excursion the next day, have fun, and you know, just have a good time. So I think that this is great. We've got the bed here. So it's a pretty large size bed. This looks like it's almost a king size bed. We do have balloons in here. I think this is specific for us, but I don't know that for sure. So, you know, bear with us. And we've got a TV over here in the corner. We've got, like I said, the window looking outside. So right now we have just a nice view of the shipping port. And the cruise ship that was here earlier has left, that you guys saw. And there's Taylor. Hello.
Hi.
We've got a little table over here with a mirror, so you guys can see that. And Taylor mentioned that we have the closet over here. And we've got some robes in here that are complimentary to use while you're on the ship. Please do not take those with you. They will probably charge you. It says right here that they will charge you $79.99.
That sounds about right.
If you take those with you, so don't do that.
I mean, unless you want to be charged for them.
Right.
Then that's fine.
In the closet here, we do have some more drawers.
Yep.
And then we've got the bathroom over here
It's a sliding door.
with a sliding door. I kind of like that. I think that's nice. Decent sized bathroom. I think that this is pretty standard here. As far
I
as,
like that it's like a big mirror.
oh, I kind of like this too, though. I like having this option of like the you know, we've got shampoo, shower gel, conditioner. It's
I
not.
gotta straighten it because I didn't do my tour yet.
It's not. Oh, they do have stuff locked on the ceiling here
Oh, they
or on the
have
window.
They're big bottles.
Ceiling
too.
window. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak.
The shower?
On the shower wall. So they told us that they did some updates. We don't know how much of the updates have been done since we've been on, but in the original video you would have seen there was like a wood floor. Didn't look the greatest, but I think this is pretty decent. Yeah, so this is kind of a standard room when you're looking at the pricing. This is going to be a little bit more expensive than it would be because I think like the cheapest pricing is going to be inside. So let's talk real quickly about outlets. We do have an outlet over here. I think this may accommodate an American outlet. It may not, but it has a USB plug right here. It's the only one that I see on this wall. I have another one over here. Now, this is a European adapter, so we did bring adapters for this.
Yes, there's also USB and USB-C.
Oh, wow, that's kind of
Which
nice.
I wasn't expecting when I just looked at
I
that.
don't think that they had that in 2022.
I don't recall.
And then
Maybe they did and we just don't remember.
there's some switches down there. I'm not sure what those are. I think the one thing that I'm not seeing is outlets on the almost up on the ceiling. There were outlets almost up on the ceiling last
In that
time.
one room last time. Yeah.
So yeah, again, we're here to have a good time. If you're coming on Margaritaville at Sea, like this should just be a time to relax and have a good time. We are going to Taylor's going to do her room tour on her phone. We're going to unpack a little bit, so I got to get some things charging. I've just realized I'm running out of batteries. And then we are actually going to head back upstairs for the sail away party, and then we are going to JWB. That is an extra charge, but it is a fantastic restaurant here.
We really enjoyed it last time.
Yeah, on Margaritaville at Sea. So,
We'll see you then.
all right, everybody, it is almost time to be sailing away. We're going to have changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. Tyler's got a drink. Katelynne's got a drink. Taylor's got a baby margarita.
Baby margarita.
And we got a strong island man.
We're ready to. What's y'all say? Come sail away. Come sail away.
Come sail away with me. We haven't pushed away yet, which is kind of surprising. It's almost 6 o'clock. We've got dinner and JWB at 6:30. So we're just going to relax and hang out. And again, changes in latitude, changes in attitude.
That's our motto for this cruise.
We're sealing it for Margaritaville. All right, so we have officially begun to push away, and you can see there's like the little,
Make me sad.
I don't know what you want to call that, like the little thing that keeps the ship from hitting the concrete down there. So we've officially begun to push away from the pier. And there's a lot of like little boats out here. They're going to have to stop passing in front of us here at some point for traffic.
They will, and they'll watch. I remember last time they just like stopped and watched on the side.
Yeah, so we should be heading out into the open ocean here.
Oh yeah, we're going.
That's really funny.
Yes.
like 2 years ago.
This evening we are having dinner at JWB on Margaritaville at Sea. First thing after being seated, we did notice that the menu has changed slightly since the last time we were here. It was like a year and a half ago-ish, so that's kind of expected to see menu changes. But I am still excited to eat here tonight. I love a good steakhouse, so we've been perusing the menu. We just ordered some wine, some cocktails. The bread service just showed up, and we're deciding what we're going to have tonight.
All right, so we've got the French onion here. It's really good. It's got the croutons in it, and the broth is also very beefy, which I like. And the cheese pull was good at first, but I've just about done with my cheese here, so.
So Taylor's got the steak tartare, I've got the Caesar salad, and Katelynne over there I think has shrimp
Cocktail.
cocktail.
Oh, looks good.
That looks pretty good. Wow, that is seasoned perfectly, cooked really well, not like well done, but you know, cooked to the correct temperature. Very good. Dare I say, like one of the better pieces of lamb that I've had in a long time. So really, really good. Glad I got it. So we have just finished eating dinner here at JWB. With the entrees anyways, is what I should say, because we still have dessert coming. And Katelynne is actually looking on her phone at activities that are going on for later tonight. We're trying to see if there's going to be anything that we are going to do, but
It was actually very good, better than expected. We were talking about expectations earlier and having them set a little lower for the price range, but that was actually a really good steak. Yep, so the ribeye was $20 extra, but I think it was worth it. It was a good steak. I got the Parmesan fries on the side and a cheese souffle with it.
I had the filet, and that was very well done, only in the sense of the cook on that. But delicious. I had broccolini and mashed potatoes and 2 fins up.
now what I will say is, compared to the last time that we were here, full disclosure, as always, is that they have changed the menu to include more upcharges than what there were beforehand. But again, I still think that the quality of the food here still is really, really great. I would come back here time and time again and eat, and I would pay the extra amount to eat here. We did pay extra to eat here tonight, so it's certainly worth it. And I think if you're looking to have just kind of like that nice weekend getaway, having a little meal here at JWB is certainly worth it. Now,
Just budget it into your
yeah, absolutely. It is not the Norwegian or Royal Caribbean's kind of dark lit dinner or anything like that. This is well lit. I actually kind of like that more than it being super dark. Is it quiet? At the moment, it's not. But I think
I feel like you get that everywhere you go.
certainly, yeah. And
Once it starts to fill up.
And we've actually, it's almost 8 o'clock, and we've been talking about how like the main dining room, which is right over here, hasn't been full. It's actually starting to fill up. And I think that is where some of that noise is coming from. So again, I really truly think that this is a really great option to add on for this short cruise, whether it is now with a 2-night or later in the summertime when they start doing their 3 or 4 nights. This is certainly a great option, and it is worth spending a little extra money for it on top of that. So yeah, we're gonna get our desserts, and I don't know what's happening after that. Probably gonna go to sleep. I could go to sleep right now. So, all right, we've got dessert, and Tyler is the only one here at the table that got something different, which is the
One of these things is not like the other.
banana cream pie. He doesn't have a mic, so I'm enunciating for him. It does look pretty good. How was the chocolate cake?
It's good.
So Taylor,
But it's good.
Taylor, Katelynne, and myself all got the chocolate cake. Looks pretty good. Good morning, everybody, from Euphoria Lounge and Bar here on the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise ship. We are getting ready to head off and do a kind of an excursion today. We're doing the Viva Wyndham Resort, which is all inclusive, and so we're hanging out here in the Euphoria Lounge. This is our meeting place. So we're supposed to be meeting at 9:15. We're here a few minutes early, but a couple of things to take note of while you're in here. So over here towards the stage, there is a little check-in location where you will present your tickets, and then they will give you a little blue wristband. Taylor, Katelynne, and Tyler are all hanging out over here already. So there is a little towel location where you're going to need to pick up towels, because if you are doing this excursion, going to the Viva Wyndham Resort, they don't provide towels. So it says on here, towels at meeting point here in Euphoria, so that's where you need to get them. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here we go.
In the front.
This is going to be the best spot, Dan.
We have made it to Viva Fortuna Beach in Freeport, Grand Bahama. So we're going to be spending the whole entire day here. This was an excursion, and what's really nice is this is an all-inclusive resort, so all food, drink, everything is included for not just the resort guests, but also for us as a day pass. So we did this once before at another all-inclusive resort, so we're excited to try this one out today.
Yeah. Oh, this is a really nice place.
Isn't it?
It is pretty nice.
All right, so out here on the beach, and we're going to head down into the water for a little bit here. Now, I will say it's not a private beach, so there are some people who are kind of like walking up and down, trying to sell you some things, whether that's hair braiding or knickknacks, drinks, different things like that. So be aware of that. I wouldn't necessarily leave your stuff here unattended for any amount of time and keep it within eyesight. But it's a very, very beautiful place. It is not super crowded, which I kind of thought it was going to be, and maybe we just kind of got in here before a lot of other people, but yeah. So we are back on the ship after I would say it was a pretty relaxing day at the Viva Fortuna Wyndham Beach Resort, which was all-inclusive. We did not go inside to the big buffet. I think maybe we should have gone in there, but yeah, we basically just stuck to being outside as if that was a problem. So we had some food outside, and we made it back to the ship, and we are going to be eating dinner in Finn's restaurant, so or Finn's Dining, basically. Now, they do still operate 2 seating times, but I'm not sure how well that they stick to those seating times, because
Like how strict it is? Or?
yeah, like I'm not sure how strict that is, because nobody really has a set dining time, so I think you can just walk up and go in and sit down, and it starts at 5:45. They say the second seating or the late seating's at 8, but again, I'm like, well, we were in JWB yesterday eating. Most of the restaurant was empty, and that was at 6:30.
Maybe that's why. Maybe people didn't come in at 5:45.
Right, but I mean, even at 6:30 when we sat down, it was still pretty empty. So we're hanging out in Euphoria. As you can hear, there's some background stuff going on.
Like a margarita tasting or something?
Sounds like a tasting or something. And yeah, we're just gonna hang out and relax and enjoy kind of like the atmosphere. That's what I think this cruise is a little bit like. You know, relax, chill, just have a good time. Be respectful of others, though. So, all right. So appetizers have arrived. Taylor's got a Caesar over there and some ahi tuna. Katelynne also got a Caesar and some tortilla soup. Tyler has got some gumbo, shrimp gumbo or whatever. But yeah, looks pretty decent. So. On the menu, if you do want 2 things, feel free to ask, especially from the starters. And the rest of dinner was pretty good. It was starting to get a little bit loud in there, and we had some people that were sitting beside us, so we were just trying to not be rude and record a bunch and talking everything next to them. But food, again, I think is much better than it was when we were on in 2022. So things have only improved here on the ship. And later that night, we actually went to the comedy show where I actually got to stand up and participate, which was kind of funny.
Gentlemen, if you're presently not wearing your wedding rings, sit down. Not even in the right. Okay, here we go. Gentlemen.
But all in all, we had a really fantastic time once again here on Margaritaville at Sea. And I can't stress enough that for the price that you're paying, this is a really reasonable and great cruise that you should be taking advantage of if you're in Florida, or if you're looking for a short getaway, or you want to kind of mix up a land and sea kind of vacation, or if it's your first time cruising, seriously, try it out with a 2-night cruise that goes out to Freeport, relax, and get an idea of what cruising is like. It is a lot of fun. It can be super relaxing, or as relaxing as you want it to be. And just remember, like, you're here to have a good time, so don't stress the little things and just enjoy your time on the ship. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've sailed on Margaritaville before, let us know. And if you haven't, definitely let us know why, because this is something that you should definitely take advantage of, because guess what? It's still only $75 per person. We'll see you all in the next one.